This is your girl, Maggie. Welcome to my podcast. Today, we are diving into a powerful and meaningful topic, love and submission, through deep biblical insights. Today, we're talking about something that often gets misunderstood in relationships, especially when people hear it in a biblical context. We're talking about love and submission, two words that can sometimes make people uncomfortable, but when we truly understand them the way the Bible explains them, they actually reveal something beautiful about relationships. Now, when people hear the word submission, many immediately think of control, weakness, or losing their voice. But that's not what biblical submission is about. In fact, when we look at scripture, we see that submission is rooted in love, respect, and trust. It is not forced, it is not demanded, and it is definitely not oppression. One of the most talked about scriptures is in the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, where it says, "Wives, submit yourselves to your husbands." A lot of people stop there, but the very next instruction is just as powerful. Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Think about that for a moment. The standard for a husband's love is the sacrificial love of Christ. That means leadership in a relationship is not about dominance. It's about responsibility, protection, care, and sacrifice. And before that, the scripture actually says something very important. It says believers should submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. That means healthy relationships are built on mutual respect. Both people honor each other, value each other, and serve each other. Submission in a biblical sense is really about order and harmony. It reflects trust in the relationship and trust in God's design. When love is genuine and leadership is godly, submission becomes a response to that love, not a burden. But let's be honest, this kind of relationship can only work when both people are walking in the principles of God. Love must be patient, love must be kind, love must be selfless, and submission must come from a place of respect and willingness, not fear. We also see the foundation of love beautifully described in 1 Corinthians chapter 13. It tells us that love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, and it is not proud. That kind of love creates a safe space where respect and submission can flourish naturally. So today, I want to leave you with this thought. Love and submission are not about power struggles. They are about partnership. It's about two people choosing to honor God in how they love, lead, and support each other. When we truly understand God's design, we realize that love leads with sacrifice and submission responds with trust. Together, they create unity, peace, and strength in a relationship. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me today. If this conversation spoke to you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. This is your girl, Maggie, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.